Welcome to another edition of Swim Easy Speed. Today we're going to look at interpreting data in the swim and triathlon. And what we're going to look at here are two swims. So we've got one at 51 per 100 in the endless pool, one at 115. I put the sensors on for both of them, and I want you guys to see some of the data. So typically, one of the things that we focus on, so here was the 115 per 100, that's that 3.21 and 3 that's how much power I'm producing on my left and right side. And then here's what it was for the 51, 2.9, 2.92. So how can I be going faster when I'm producing less power? So here is the 115 per 100. So you can see this is kind of the pace that I would typically go where everything can start to engage. It's also kind of the pace in the endless pool where you can still see underwater, where it doesn't get too bubbly. But what we want to look at is not only that amount that I'm producing on each side, so 3.21 and 3.06, but also the average stroke rate, which is 2.744, the distance per stroke, which is 2.08, and then the average force per stroke, which is 3.31. So these are all important elements of the stroke that you want to keep in mind, and because that one number just does not tell the entire picture. So what we want to look at then now when we go to this, the 51. Is okay, so the tempo goes up. So then we get an average stroke rate of 35.04. Distance per stroke increased 2.54, and then the average force per stroke decreased a little bit. Now we increased a lot more distance per stroke. We only decreased a little bit in the force per stroke, and the stroke rate went up by about 25%. So that's where we're getting this increase in speed. And that's the equation that we're always playing with in swimming is distance per stroke versus stroke rate. And how do we balance out that, and where do we find that balance, and how do we train for it? So as always, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the pool soon.